Okay, I'm gonna pretend this recording just started, then we didn't restart it. Because we haven't done anything, so I decided I'm gonna discard the other recording. Let's jump into the game, shall we? Options. Gameplay. Enable tutorials, yes. Sensitivity, keep it in middle until I figure out what I'm gonna do. Strength of controller, trigger effect, vibration strength. Oh, these are some interesting accessibility options. Having the option to change the movement to be on the right stick and camera on the left stick. Aim assist, aim stickiness. Slows down the movement of the camera view while targeting enemies, applies using controller. Sprint mode, toggle, on off, hold. When enabled, the shield ability is activated and deactivated by tapping the input. Launch ability activated. And aim. Assist mode. Read gameplay assist settings. I don't know what they are. Enhance aim assist. Aim snapping. Energy recovery multiplier. Damage reduction multiplier. Ammo recovery multiplier. Immortality. One hit kills. These are all pretty decent accessibility options. And controls, we're gonna figure them out as we play, I think. Volume. Are we using speakers? Headphones, right? Everyone is... Oh, mute copyrighted music. Yes, muted. Let's see what languages are there. Well, English, French, German, and Spanish. Not really much of a choice. I'm gonna lower effects music to 90. Display performance mode, film grain, motion blur. No, I can disable motion blur. I don't know if I should keep film grain for this. Subtitles, yes. Why is it enabled by default? Title background on. Line translation overlay. Translated text for signs in the world, yes, keep it. Crosshair, low ammo warning, yeah, keep the... I would say the accessibility options are not terrible. Text language, there are quite a few. Again, Brazilian Portuguese, no Portuguese. Always funny to me. Okay, new game. We've already selected.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall.
We live in a society, you mean?
We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room And the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie. What is it called? The prison movie.
Shawshank Redemption.
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
Won't leave. Okay, now I'm curious. Is a boss ever going to arrive at that bus stop? Also, why are two people dressed the same? Area is under 24-hour video surveillance. The house. In advance, I don't think I've played many of Remedy's games in the past. That motion blur or what, there's like a weird effect sometimes. It's meant to be the rain, but I don't think the bus is ever going to be here. And the cards, are they going to repeat? We're waiting for a bus, okay. This is us now. Amazing how they're all moving at the exact same speed. I don't think a bus is ever going to arrive. And yeah, repeated people, and that couple that just walked away is coming back. Even though this guy is identical to that guy. And why are they walking like that in the rain? Yeah, we're never getting a bus. Federal Bureau of Control, FBC, fucking bunch of cunts. Final warning, do not bring classified documents beyond the executive security desk or you'll be terminated. Chief of Staff, United States of America, fucking bunch of cunts. Federal Bureau of Control. The Bureau. It's interesting that you can actually zoom in and read. There is text. But that is too small to read properly. Also, every step you take, the controller vibrates. Please wait here. Security. No modern technology past this point. Please check all devices of security. No modern technology. Don't you guys have phones? Security check. Remove outerwear, empty pockets, remove metals, place contents into bins. When directed by security staff, proceed through metal detection. Spread your butt cheeks. Correspondence. Fucking bunch of cunts. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons. Pagers. What is this, the 80s? Laptops, smart watches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Any objects considered iconic representation of an archetypal concept. Rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. What? All materials under the Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Oh, we can zoom in. Yes. Exact same newspaper. Internal lockdown in effect, building lockdown in effect, multiple containment breaches detected, multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override, HRA protocol activated. 8 cigarettes. I wonder how many cigarettes come in a packet? 10? I don't know actually. I never bothered finding out. Even the phones are like that.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Where are the subtitles for that? Expenditure Summary, Executive Sector Q2. Compiled by FBC Account Department by order of Director Zachariah Trench. Major, Staffing, Surveillance, redacted. Data Center Initiative, Construction, redacted. Minor, Office Equipment, Janitorial Costs, redacted. Mold Removal, HQ Livability Costs. Per cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5, or 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. When in doubt, everything is redacted. Head of Research, Casper Darling. I know this one apparently looks amazing in with RTX. A Bureau at Work. That's the janitor we saw. We didn't see, but like in the cutscene, I mean. And this the guy who blew his brains out. He's the director. Toilets. Oh, we can open it. Why does this one have 2 rolls? Also on the floor. That's the worst place to put a roll of toilet paper, considering the how clean it is usually.
Federal Bureau of Control.
Fucking bunch of
All
cunts.
these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Can I duck? I cannot duck. Office rules of conduct speak in moderate volume. No personal calls, no food or drink around bureau documents or in the copy room. No using the photocopier for personal projects. Or the what? or the 3D printer, or the bureau stationery. Wear access badge at all times. No discussing confidential projects out loud. Want to finish the coffee pot, makes a new one. Pneumatic tube check. Place your items in the can. What? Add foam padding top and bottom if you're sending blood or other specimens in a glass tube. Check that the canister is properly locked. Yeah, canister. Place the locked canister in the tube. Check the location code for the destination. Punch in the code. Send the tube. Read and understand the operator's manual. First aiders are Emmy Chung, Ryan Payton, Kanan Pearson, Mickey Benton, Rhea Madden, Jessie Snyder. She's Jessie, right? Maybe it's not the same Jessie. Dan Callan, Matt Deere, Corey Hazelbach, Justin Lippert. Lucas M.I.E. Timo, Alex, Ari. They say hi and welcome to some new people in the oldest house. Maybe these are devs. Hands can spread the mold. Remember to wash your hands. Be sure to wash hands carefully with soap. Make sure to wash all fingers, nails, palms, backs, wrists. Backs? What do you mean? Back of the hands. Rinse thoroughly and dry carefully. Book club. Enjoy literature. What? Intellectual conversation? Something book club. We meet in the good letter. It's not clear. Acoustic guitar for sale. Turns out it's pretty hard. If interested, see Greg and maintenance. $50. It's not really difficult. Good. Left in refrigerator and container break. Room 3B has been known to vanish. Plan accordingly. Socks and ballerinas. Live at the oldest house. So this place is called the oldest house. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. It's getting out of control yet. House shifts, so this building shifts in time? Or shifts in location? It shifts. That's all we need to know. Pistachios, potato chips, trail mix, crackers, hot and spicy something, pretzels, protein. Yes, I pay attention to random stuff. Seems like they put in a lot of effort into detail, so... Security order. Attention all. Redacted. Redacted, a shark and his redacted, although secure redacted. Permission to redacted following basic protocol redacted. Shoot to kill redacted. Good luck. Shark. Two executive sector staff from the admin. Subject R4 reports due soon. Hello, as you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request from Form R4E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department heads, Dr. Darling, Ms. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. I have a water bottle. Is that somebody singing? Let me drink the water. Oh, it's the janitor.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no relevant. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you halot.
What?
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird.
Welcome to the oldest
Elevator
house.
is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
He heard my thoughts. I'm back here. Building shifted. Two rolls. Is it possible to I can't disable the vibration for every step I take. This feels excessive.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
I'm not sure if this is meant to be horror or not. Or just
Did
bizarre.
I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Why are the contents of the vending machines identical? Rector's office is that way. I don't have a card. Is that a stapler or an altered item? Don't take office equipment outside of the building. Did that just move? Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. Don't trust in Barbara, not a single one. French. That's when he blew his brains out.
Shit. Shit.
Yeah, there's a map.
Pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
I never said pick it up. You said it. Wait, did she say murder weapon? But how do you know he was murdered? Nice suit. There isn't even a proper
Something's
window.
inside. Was coming here a mistake?
Interesting. I have to pick it up. Pick up the gun.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Follow the board's instructions to complete the Astral Plane Challenge. Why not Astral Chain Challenge? Hello, sir? Oh, triangle. The fuck? Not even a punch, just
The same gun.
choose to be chosen.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
It reloads automatically when not in use. How long though? Few seconds. Enemies drop health elements when defeat damage, collect health elements to restore health. Okay.
Something's coming.
Not me.
This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Happy to be next to a corpse.
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Is that Joe Biden? Certificate. Looks like there is a something on the other side here. Don't touch. Like that. Fuck your office. Can't destroy the desk. But there's blood spattered stuff. Yeah, anything with blood on it. Can't touch this. Wait a minute. That's my photo. Not anymore.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
You can't let this happen.
You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror. Get the fuck away!
I don't have the clearance level. Enemies hit hard.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Okay, who else is here? And balls. Health. Let me. Whip is reliable, semi-automatic. There's deadly at short and long range. Jesse Faden arrives. Okay, Faden, that's her surname. Arrives in Nolda's house, headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to mysteries of her childhood. Riding to a building by the janitor, Ati. Jesse finds Zachariah Trench, the director of the Bureau, shot dead. She picks up the pistol next to her body and is translocated to the astral plane. The strange board encourages her to bind the gun, an object of power called the service weapon. Succeeds, and the board informs her that she is now the director. Service weapon, object of power 1 KE. Containment procedure, no unique procedure is required. Description, para-utility. Object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted, though the criteria is unknown. Background: the object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted, many formed throughout history. Redacted: Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varanastra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. Objects of power are the conversions of forces based on the collective subconscious, and this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. Cool. Acquisition date 8/4/1964. Director Trench photograph. So much is expected from the director, the responsibility, the privilege.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, The service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Eat it. Executive meeting minutes to the executive staff from the admin. Executive meeting agenda. Agenda items for next executive meeting. Rising costs of AWE response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Yeah, my photo is here. It replaced the director's photos. Because I'm the director now. A lot of roles.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention. Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building
Yeah, we
shift,
heard that.
follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to
Federal Bureau.
the safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object.
That's a shelter, a safe room. There's a sound from there. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ambre. Wife will meet you there, don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46. Don't let mold hitch a ride. Perform daily body checks for foreign plant matter. Yeah, because we need to be told. I guess some people do. I'm not taking a chance on you. Six-person max occupancy. Lost memory. I don't have the clearance level. Marshall, AW investigations from H. Marshall to L. Keenum. Another dud. Marshall's eyes only. Marshall. We checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. This is my home now. Central Executive.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Going into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Visitor evaluations. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We're proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How do you find this place? If the answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If the answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the Gunner's psychological assessment. If the responses are within the accepted range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact it immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Give me a sec. Never mind. Urban Legends. By Paula Bronte and Lorenzo Dunn, researchers. By order of Emily Pope, research specialist. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials. It can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using Redacted, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on Redacted, a pair of scissors that consume human Redacted, with two punctures on the Redacted. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Go to file 4936942 for full report. We lost connection again. Fuck this ISP. Seriously. I hate it. We're back. Good. Apparently that was a few minutes, maybe. And Twitch Inspector is not working for some reason. Whatever. That guy is rough. Named enemies present a tougher challenge but yield better rewards. And we're losing connection again. I don't know what fucking idiot told my SP to go into business. Weekend internet. That's how it is. Every single week. I don't even know why I bother. Yeah, if this keeps happening, I might just call today.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Consecutive bonus, damage after kill, plus 27%, good.
Karama. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Cleanse the taint.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane? Please, talk to me.
Don't wanna.
We saw you deal with the compromised agents. Is it safe to come out?
I guess we'll talk.
Can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
You had a weapon.
Director Faden. Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily.
What's up with the creepy smile?
Look, somehow, this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the Hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable.
Excuse me? Language.
I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the Hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
I've been killing them.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
Very long, awkward silence
We
between
can try it together.
responses.
Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Control points, compiled by Paula Bronte, Lorenzo Dunn, researchers, by order of Emily Pope. Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. The appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement. The surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within the 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or redacted or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole. But testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. Refer to file 725-2788 for a full report. I'm gonna blow your mind. What's up with her eyelid? Nope.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed you.
Our research on his entity has corrupted agent. By order of director Jesse Faden, compiled by Emily Pope. This manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. These agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact they levitate. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters, or are they cocoons preparing to enter the next stage of evolution? When attacked, his agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file redacted for full report.
Deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Jesse, we need to cook. Hold on. I don't see the film grain.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The
An
Bureau
ordinary
came to cover
incident?
everything up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director
Hello, Shiro.
and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
Is it gonna ring? It is ringing. What an amazing looking phone.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now.
What's an open?
Signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there.
What's the stupid
Good luck,
question?
Nancy. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Em.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Version of the Hiss?
Where did the Hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the Hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The Hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the Hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building.
The bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
For fuck's sake. This connection. But yeah, with this connection, maybe I'll just call it today. It's not working. Can you guys hear me? I think I'm giving it one more chance because it hasn't been working well all day. I'll give it one last chance, and if it doesn't work, then give up. Well, let's hope.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost?
Hello, Daniil.
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Why does she always look pissed off?
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects.
Her smile is so creepy.
And have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
No.
Did she memorize this?
Got it. Thanks.
There is such a long delay between her responses while she talks to herself. Everyone is thinking, what is wrong with this lady? Hadron resonance amplifiers.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Right, we are in the... well, just left the boardroom. Man, you're gonna wake up with a stiff neck. Hang in there. This is where I was before. Yeah, there was a health recovery per element pickup, sure. Assets. Portrait of Director Zachariah Trench. Only person you should fail is yourself. I have so many photos of him. Is that a projector or what? Undefined rating. Don't have these. Clearance level. Technological restrictions, compiled by Carla Vaughan and Hubert Tan, research specialists by order of Casper Darling, head of research. Examination of paranatural topics, technological limitations of the oldest house. Summary. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any redacted signal, maybe electromagnetic? I don't know. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of the collective consciousness, of the collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the culture redacted for the older house to redacted them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Redacted agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the old house. Refer to file 419-1935 for full report. And she doesn't have a phone. She just happened not to have a phone. Do not read confidential correspondence. It's not just rude, it's illegal. I'll find your office. Watch your step. Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in this. We lost connection again. Worked my ass off in this Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. Can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Dr. D. Rodriguez. Yeah, this connection is not working. I don't think I'm gonna stream anymore today. I give up. Yeah, thanks for anyone who stopped by today. We'll try and resume this on another day if it's working. I mean, it was fine earlier, but yeah, I'm giving up. This is too annoying to keep fixing. So let's call it a day. Not even 2 hours stream, but this sucks. I'll catch you guys later.